Okay, well, hello there, Sean. I don't know what was happening with that first one, but my sound was echoing back to me about 10 seconds behind, so that was really weird. Hopefully it doesn't do it this time. So welcome back, Sean. Hopefully Hold My Pocket will have got the hint as well and come over. So let's switch you around. And I'm live, and traffic going past. Hi, Andrew here, and today, to yet again visit Margate Beach. Now, I'm just going to walk over here somewhere a little bit out of the way off the road. Buffering. Oh, geez. I don't know. Well, I'll keep going with this, as Sean. It's actually nothing terribly important. Just another fun little live stream. Nothing all that exciting. So, yet again, I'm having another attempt at doing the observation that Flatsoid couldn't do at Margate Beach. Just Sean, let me know if that's still buffering or if it's no good. If it's no good, I'll just have to stop. So I am yet again at Margate Beach. Now, I tried going to Margate Beach a couple of months ago, back in November. Turns out I was at the wrong Margate Beach. I was at the Margate Beach in Tasmania. So this time I've put Margate Beach, a different Margate Beach, into my sat-nav. Oh, you can have a look at my beautiful face. And I've better now. Thanks, Sean. Thank you for that. And I've turned up at Margate Beach in Queensland. This is on the northern suburbs of Brisbane. I'm not sure whether this is the right Margate Beach either. It doesn't look like the one... sorry, I'm just getting a message here from someone saying they couldn't join the stream. That's because I had to cancel it. Something was going funny with the sound. All right. So, this is a different Margate Beach. I don't think it's the Margate Beach that Flatsoid has visited the last 2 December, but here I am. Now, you might be disappointed, you may not be disappointed to know that I am not going to do a sunrise or a sunset. Let's just flip that around. Sewage pumping station, how exciting. I am not going to do a sunrise or sunset observation here. Let's just turn around this way. There's the sun over there. Sunset's probably about in an hour or so. And as you can see, it's going to happen behind that building, and even if it wasn't, it's over there behind the houses. Because Margate Beach, much like Skegness Beach in the UK, now take note, Michael Kahn, the beach here runs north to south and east is out to sea. So sunset is directly behind me through the houses there. And sunrise will be somewhere out this way towards the east. However, I actually don't have time to come back in the morning to do the sunrise. But if I did, well, you all know what would happen. I would make a prediction based on the globe using maybe PD's GeoGebra model, maybe time and date, SunCalc, something like that, and I would come here and I'd find that the observation was exactly correct. And, what's the fun in that? Sean is asking, do they have those fancy concrete chairs there? Look, I don't know. I haven't actually got my compass with me because I'm not planning on doing the observation, so I haven't got anything to test it out with. I'm sorry, Sean. They've got some railings here that might very well be made of glass. Ferrous glass, perhaps. Actually, no, to be honest, I think that there's a good chance that might be aluminium. Never mind. So this was just a fun one to come and visit another Margate Beach around the world and make fun of Flatsoid. So apparently there are some other Margate beaches around the world. I know of... Oh, hello, Jack. Welcome. Yes, good on you that you joined. I had to stop that first stream. Something was funny going. I was getting the echo back of my sound. That made it really difficult for me to talk, hearing myself back. So there are some other... Let's switch around again. And Jack, you probably missed this. I'm free. I think that was Hold My Pocket who suggested that after one of my other live streams. Apologies if it was someone else, but nice suggestion. So there are some other Margate beaches around the world. I've got 10 people. Rachie. Hello, Rachie. Well, getting some big names on my channel. Great to see you. And Rachie, let's just show you the beach at Margate. Different Margate. There's a Margate in Margate Beach in your country, which I'm not going to go and visit just for fun, just to make fun of Flatsoid. But if there's any other Margate beaches I come near, I will attempt to go and visit them. Even if there's Margates that don't have beaches, maybe I will go and visit them as well and make fun of Flatsoid. So not much to really talk about today. Not going to do sunrise and sunset because, well, globe predictions, they always come true unless you're Flatsoid. But yeah, going to talk about just briefly about the community post that I put out probably almost a day ago. I put it out late last night my time to do with Flatsoid's claiming that his he did a great observation and was 5 degrees off. Didn't think of doing it at the time a month ago when he first did it. Yes, Petey, I've come prepared. Someone last time, and it might have been Hold My Pocket. Apologies again if it wasn't. Somebody said I need to do something about my standard introduction. So I brought Mr. Humphries along with me, laminated Mr. Humphries, and brought him with me. So Flatzoid, I didn't think of doing this back when he first did his Margate sunrise and got it 5 degrees wrong. But when he was talking to Nat Chiquita a day or so ago, it just occurred to me, well, hang on, let's just check whether his compass phone was aligned with the sun. He failed very spectacularly to actually get the compass phone and the sun in the same shot, making it a little bit difficult to verify that he had actually pointed it correctly. And Nachi did a good job of actually asking him, hang on, if you think Sunkelp's wrong, well, maybe think your observation was wrong. How accurate was it lined up? And Flatzoid's response was perfectly lined up. You can draw a line up from it and it'll go straight through the sun. And so that's what I did last night. Jack of all trades, 180 degrees is straight inland, correct? Well, who knows with Flatzoid, because he managed to get the sun at 118 or 123, 185 and 230 something all in the space of a day. Quite amazing. 118 is probably somewhere out here to sea, to the east. But again, let's just show you again. The sun is up there, somewhere towards the west. So Natchi did a good job of just saying to Flatzoid, well, maybe your observation was wrong. And so I, just on a whim, and it was kind of late last night, so I did it pretty quickly, went through Flatzoid's video where he panned the camera up from his compass on his phone up to the sun. It was a bit wobbly. But if you look at my community post, the second image I had in is a pretty telling one where you can still see, Tiny Captain, hello. Welcome aboard. Loving your Discord server, Captain. That's a great place there. A lot of us chatting about all the nonsense that goes on in Flat Earth there. So the second picture I got shows the phone just at the bottom of the screen, his compass at the bottom of the screen, pointing towards the wall on the edge of his balcony rooftop area, and it's pretty clear that the phone is pointing to the right of the plant pot that is in the corner of the balcony. Pointing to the right of it, probably on the wall to the right of it, probably pointing 30, 40, 50 centimetres to the right of it, when I think it should have been pointing pretty much along the right edge of the pot. And indeed, by following those lines up, and I did it very quickly, it was all done in about 10 minutes, it was quite late, following those lines upwards, and clearly the phone is pointing to the right of the sun, and at a rough guess, again, done very quickly, at a rough guess, it could be 3 or 4 degrees to the right quite easily. So, despite also, worrying about, considering that the magnetic compass in his phone, of course, is not very accurate. Apple says don't rely on precise directions. They don't give a number of how accurate it is, but being a couple of degrees off is not really a bit of a problem if you're just trying to work out which way to face. So his compass actually might have been working pretty well and pointing, giving the right numbers, but he just didn't line it up very well. So we're looking forward to the video that he's working on, that Flats is working on to present those observations. I am sure that he will completely forget that he first thought the sun was rising at 185 south, probably because the phone he was using had a little bit of a dodgy magnetometer in it and giving off really faulty readings. And then secondly, he thought that floodlight was the sun, and he wiped that from his memory totally. And that floodlight was at like 235 or southwest somewhere, completely wrong. That has gone from his memory. He's now saying that I'm claiming it was a floodlight. That video will contain an awful lot of forgotten information and an awful lot of lies, and some extremely extreme confidence, very top left confidence, that the observation he did was correct, and somehow Sunkelp, time and date, etc. Are wrong. Sean Hawkins says that skydivers use GPS to know their altitude. Well, they can, but I think they more commonly use like a pressure altimeter. That's more likely, like aeroplanes use. Yes, you can use a GPS, but the pressure altimeter is a whole lot more reliable and doesn't need any magic electronics, and doesn't need to, you know, have a working network of satellites. Hello, Conspiracy Music. Welcome aboard. Now, I've got to apologise to you, Conspiracy Music. I have forgotten to promote your last two songs. They are as good as... they're always good. I mean, I've got favourites. It's like having favourite children. You love them all, but some you love even more. So, Conspiracy Music, I will endeavour to remember to put some promos out for those songs. They are great. Unfortunately, your channel name is a bit hard to find, so we need to promote it so people can find it by us linking to your new songs. Tiny Captain, who is in fact a captain, and I'm not going to ban you from my channel for saying that. It says the iPhone compasses are good after calibration with no influences to about 4 or 5 degrees. Yeah, not bad. I mean, you know, if you're just trying to find out roughly which way to go, that's good enough. And speaking of calibration, Flatsoid says he calibrated his iPhone compass. I don't believe he did. Calibration, which I think I showed on my last live stream, or one of my recent live streams in Whyalla a few weeks ago. Calibration involves taking the phone and spinning it around in all sorts of directions so the phone can experience the magnetic field of the Earth coming in all directions. I think he thinks that calibration just means turning the compass from true to magnetic directions, which is not what it is. I am, yes, sorry, Conspiracy Music, yes, I've noticed, he says, Conspiracy Music, I'm not going to say he or she, they say, yes, I noticed that I haven't promoted their songs. I shall do that. So that's about all I've got to say. I could go on about other things, but frankly, I actually don't have a lot of time here. I've got another couple of little jobs to do this evening. I've got one special appointment to attend to very soon. So thank you all for joining me where I come down to yet another Margate Beach. I'll finish off with the sign. For those who missed it at the start, I'm standing on top of a sewerage pumping station, all very exciting, and I will go out here to prove to you that I am at Margate Beach. I was going to stop a little bit further along the shoreline here if I couldn't have found a sign that said Margate Beach, because a little bit further along there is a school called Humpy Bong Primary, and I thought that was a particularly amusing name. We have some terribly amusing names, rude amusing names here in Australia. There's a place called Poowong, there's Humpty Doo, I've forgotten some of the others, but anyway, all right. Yes, hard to find your channel. The name does kind of get blended into another couple of things, so I don't know whether you consider about rebranding yourself somehow, but yeah, you do great work. So I will leave it there because I am no longer free to keep doing this live stream. So thank you all. I've got 6 people on at the moment. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you around.